Okay guys, we are back on the same subject, mathematics. Now we are going to do how to add and subtract. How to add and subtract matrices. So, under addition and subtraction of matrices, there are important things that we have to know. We have to know how to identify rows and columns in a given matrix. So, for example, if you have a matrix, we are told to add, for example, find A plus B if matrix A is equal to 2, 1, 0, negative 1, and matrix B is equal to negative 2, 3, negative 4, then 0. So for us to add these two matrices, first we have to know how to identify rows and columns in a given matrix. And when we are adding matrices, we only add and subtract matrices of the same order. The order that we are talking about, for example, this is a 2 by 2 matrix and this is a 2 by 2 matrix. So these two matrices can be added because they are the same order. But in the case where we have a 2 by 2 matrix and a 2 by 1 matrix, we can't add because the order is different. Now in this case we have matrix A, which is 2 by 2, and matrix B, a 2 by 2. So we can add these two matrices. But we have to know how to identify rows and columns. So in matrix A, this is a row and this is a row, this is a column and this is a column. Matrix B, this is a row and this is a row, this is a column and this is a column. So this is a 2 by 2 matrix and this is a 2 by 2 matrix. 2 rows and 2 columns. So if you are told to add, you will say A plus B is equal to matrix A 2, 1, 0, negative 4, negative 1, plus B, which is negative 2, 3, negative 4, and 0. So we are adding two matrices, which is A and B. So since the order are the same, the first number in the first matrix will add with the first number in the second matrix. This applies to the second number in the first row, will add with the second number in the second matrix in the first row. So this will be open bracket 2 will add with that 2. So it will be 2 plus negative 2, like that. This plus is this plus, then this negative is that which is with negative 2. Then we also add this 0 with that 4. So it will be 4 plus 0. Then we cross, then 1 plus this 3 over there, 3. Then negative 1 plus 0 there. This will be, so here we have sign, so we'll say 2 positive times negative to be negative 2. Then there it will be 4 plus 0, it is 4. We cross, then 1 plus 3 it will be 3. Then negative 1 plus 0 to be negative 1. Then the final answer will be negative 2 minus 2, it will be 4. Then there 4. Then 3. Then negative 1. This shows that this is the answer. So we have added matrix A with the matrix B. So when we are adding a 2 by 2 matrix, even the answer will be a 2 by 2 matrix. But if we have a 2 by 2 matrix adding with a 2 by 3 matrix, we can't add because the order is different. So we'll go to the second example. if A is equal to 0, -1, -1, then 2, B is equal to 0, -4, -3, -4, and C is equal to 0, then 3. Then we are told to find A plus B. That is Roman numeral number 1. Roman numeral number 2, we are told to find A plus B. Sorry, A plus C. So we'll start with the first one. The first one will be, we'll get the first matrix, which is A, as the way the question is arranged. So we'll say 0, -1, -1, 2, plus B, which is 0, -4, -3, and -4. When we add, it will be 0, we'll add with that 0 in the second matrix, -1 with -4, so it will be 0 plus 0, -1 plus -4. Then we cross -1 plus -3, then 2 plus -4. The reason why we are indicating those brackets is to separate the signs. So this will be 0, -1 plus -4. This will give us -5. We have gone direct there because in the first example we showed how to multiply sign. So go there, -1 plus -3 will be -4. Then +2 plus -4, it will be -2. So it means we are done with the first example. Now when we go to Roman numeral number 2, we are told to add A plus C. If you see here, A is a 2 by 2 matrix, which is 0, -1, -1, and 2. But C is a 2 by 1 matrix, which is 0, 3. We have 2 rows and 1 column. So the order is a 2 by 1 matrix, but this one is a 2 by 2 matrix. So since the order is different, we can't add these two matrices because the order of the two matrices is different. So the reason that we can say we can't add A and C because the order of the two matrices are not equal. So we'll end here. Another topic will be on how to multiply matrices.